I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, all in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cars. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Mahomes. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
95-56.
Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. His throw incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Single.
Breeze now on first down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Breeze now. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now, Breeze again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that one's complete to Gurley. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, it's Breeze. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, so they tried the 59-yarder and missed it. And now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target. So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be brought down at
I can just control it if I have to.
It's a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Here's Breeze to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 45 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And his throw here's incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The All-Pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. Brushing off defenders. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Gurley. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brees to his Saints teammate Thomas for the NFC first. Brees now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Brees now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the run, it's Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down. No gain. Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
An old Miller.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Mahomes finding his fellow Chief Hill for the AFC first down. At the end of one, 8-7 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will? No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Brees. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Now Breeze lost the football, and that's picked up by the AFC. 20, 10, and he will score. It's a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is shoving onto the field as they'll go for 2. Complete at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also the 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It's complete to Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. They complete it to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the AFC adds on to their lead. He's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Conner. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. On first down, Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Mahomes now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for...
Too good.